back marker is Chief Ironside as they come to the first. Run and Skip moving up on the inside of Desert Orchid, so they might just take each other on. They jump the first together. They're all safely over the first, so at the rear of the field, Chief Ironside made a terrible mistake. They turn into the back straight. Jockey did well to recover on Chief Ironside, but it's last. So they turn into the back straight, and Run and Skip leads Desert Orchid by a length. The gap opens up of 2 to Charter Party, Queensway Boy 4, Memberson 5, Foil Fisherman 6, All 10 Glaze in 7th as they take the second. The front 2 are over, as are the remainder. Rhyme and Reason is getting outpaced. A short run to the third. The leaders come to it, and Run and Skip skips over it. Desert Orchid in second. Charter Party nods in third, but is 4 clear of Queensway Boy 4. Then comes Memberson 5. They take the first ditch, and the leader's safely over, and they're all over the fifth. Rhyme and Reason now the back marker. Run and Skip really skipping along in the lead from Desert Orchid as they race down towards the water jump. A gap of 4 lengths to Charter Party, 6 to Memberson and Foil Fisherman as they take the water. And behind these, Queensway Boy, Sun Rising, All 10 Glaze, Chief Ironside, Cellaire, and Rhyme and Reason is just simply outpaced. Can't live with this pace, which is being set as they go to the 6th by the 2 front runners, Run and Skip, who is just a peck there. Sun Rising didn't treat the fence with that much respect. They come to the 7th, and it's Run and Skip on the outside of Desert Orchid, clear of Charter Party.
Well, are they taking each other on?
They have been taking each other on. Run and Skip's taken a liberty at those 3 railway fences there. I think Peter's glad to get over those and just to have a sit and have a breather, get him back on his hocks a little bit, and he'd be only too happy to let Colin go along in front now. The old horse has got his ears pricked now. He's actually got to the front, but there's quite a few behind him that have been struggling going this pace.
And now, with any luck, Desert Orchid, doesn't he look lovely going to the pond, ears pricked? That is a sight to conjure with. And now we hope that he'll settle and relax in the lead as he did last year, and then just about this stage next time round he really quickened. Look how he jumped that, sailed over the pond. As he turns up the hill, you still have to be pretty hopeful for him.
He's happy now. He's in the place where he's happiest, going well within himself now. He's let the rest of the field close up. He's gone back to a sensible gallop.
And they certainly have closed up behind. Run and Skip is second, Charter Party is third, but the chasing group much closer. Chief Ironside black with the red cap. Then comes Memberson and Foil Fisherman as they come to the 11th. This is the ditch, and at it was Desert Orchid who led. Cellaire now the back marker, so the order as they pass us with the circuit to go is the Desert Orchid out in front where he loves to be, leads by a length to Run and Skip, by a length to Charter Party, the same distance back to the 4th place Foil Fisherman, but there's the grey. Won 19 races and £166,000 in prize money. Leading from Run and Skip in second, and Charter Party in the pale jacket on the outside of Foil Fisherman. These race third and 4, All 10 Glaze 5. Chief Ironside, Sun Rising, Queensway Boy, Memberson. Then comes Rhyme and Reason getting a bit closer. Cellaire, who's finding the pace too hot and starting to trail. They begin to swing right-handed. And down towards the 12th with Charter Party, the 130 favourite, in 3rd place. Desert Orchid and Rhyme and Reason are both 7-2, those stable companions. Chief Ironside is being brought to the right there, black with the red cap, racing wide. And so as they race down towards the 12th, it's Run and Skip who goes on here. You find the horse in the yellow jacket will rise. Ooh, Desert Orchid didn't get at all high there.
He didn't jump that very well because Run and Skip, I think, had given him a little bit of a bump going to it and took him on again. He had been really happy in the lead, now not so happy in second place.
No, Running Skip's running a much better race today. He's taken much more of an interest, and after he's made those, well, he didn't really make a mistake, he just took a liberty with those 3 railway fences. Pete gave him a rest and he's sort of come back into the race again, but he's not jumping particularly well. I, for one, wouldn't...
Memberson a faller there, and Desert Orchid back in front.
Leading by a length as they head down towards the water jump, the 16th. Memberson and Robert Bellamy Party Company both okay. Desert Orchid leads by a length and a half to Run and Skip, and then coming up into 3rd is Charter Party. These are followed by Foil Fisherman and All 10 Glaze, and Chief Ironside and Rhyme and Reason. Queensway Boy and Sun Rising are really struggling now. I think Queensway Boy might well be pulling up as they continue their journey down the far side. And it's Desert Orchid from Run and Skip, Charter Party, then Orchid Glaze, Foil Fisherman, Chief Ironside on the wide outside, Ryman Reason getting closer on the left of the picture, that's the 18th, and there Orchid Glaze made a bad mistake, but it's Desert Orchid the leader now by a length and a half. To Run and Skip in second, Charter Party and Chief Ironside and Orchid Glaze and Foil Fisherman and Ryman Reason, and they begin the turn for home, and it's Desert Orchid who leads, but Charter Party is travelling ominously well for the supporters of Desert Orchid, with Run and Skip in third, a gap opening up of 4 lengths then to Ryman Reason as the pace is turned on again. Orchid Glaze and Chief Ironside trying to get a contention, but it's the grey Desert Orchid being tackled now by Charter Party. They've got 3 to jump in the Gainsborough handicap, and coming down towards the 20th fence, it's Desert Orchid with Charter Party travelling well on the outside, a length and a half back to Run and Skip, but Desert Orchid puts a good jump in there, and Desert Orchid goes on, but Charter Party can answer with every call. Charter Party now the challenger to Desert Orchid. They're 4 clear of Run and Skip and Ryman Reason, and Desert Orchid gets a reminder as Charter Party comes the second last where he fell last year, jumps it well this, and Charter Party disputes it with Desert Orchid. They're 5 clear of Ryman Reason as they power down towards the 22nd and final fence, and Charter Party goes on by a length. Charter Party and Desert Orchid, who will not be denied at the last. They're in the air together, they touch down together, but Charter Party has the better jump and goes on by 2 lengths, by 3 lengths. 2 in second place, Desert Orchid, and Charter Party storms clear, and Desert Orchid could well be beaten by his stable companion Ryman Reason for a place, but Charter Party has it at the line, and Charter Party wins. Ryman Reason pips Desert Orchid for second and third, a gap to Run and Skip for an honourable 4th. Foil Fisherman was 5, Orchid Glaze 6, and looking back, Sun Rising completed, but Chief Ironside pulled up, as did Queensway. Boy, the result then of this Lee Cooper Gainsborough chase, the 130 favourite Charter Party has won. That one earned by Mrs. Claire Smith.